Good evening, everyone. I take this wonderful opportunity to welcome to the School of Ancient Wisdom, where this is a global center for inner transformation. And here we begin our satsang today with a wonderful speaker, Neha ji. Before we begin, we shall start with our school prayer. I request everyone to close your eyes and pray for everyone in the universe, whoever is suffering, whoever is going through a pain. Let them get a clear cut solutions and happiness in their life. O hidden life, vibrant in every atom, O hidden light, shining in every creature, O hidden love, embracing all in oneness, may each who feels himself as one with thee know he is also one with every other. Thank you. And now it's our time to invite our guest speaker for the day, Neha Kamboj. And here is her introduction. She's a deeply passionate about helping individuals heal, transform, and grow. Through her workshop, healing sessions, and guided meditations, she supports people in tapping into their inner strength and uncovering their true selves. At the heart of her mission is a simple yet profound goal to transform lives one at a time. Her work is especially for those ready to overcome the resistance that hold them back from living authentically in their physical, emotional, and spiritual lives. From a very young age, Neha was gifted with rare ability to communicate with unseen energies, departed souls, angels, and higher beings. Her first encounter happened before she was even 10 years old. Oh my goodness. And since then, her life has been filled with miracles. While her guardian angels revealed to her years ago that she would one day be a healer. That's fantastic. She initially resisted, drawn instead to the outer glitter of the world. Yet, she always felt that this ability was part of her soul's journey across many lifetimes, something deeply embedded within her being. Eventually, Neha embraced her calling. She trained professionally in various healing modalities to give structure and depth to the natural healing she had already been offering. Even while working in the corporate world, she began conducting healings, and from her very first session, she witnessed divine miracles unfold for others. Today, she continues to serve as a compassionate guide while also researching the journey after death and the mysteries of the soul world, bringing her unique wisdom and experience to all who seek healing and transformation. Thank you so much, Nehaji. It's a wonderful introduction about yourself, and we are looking forward to hear from you.
Thank you so much, Swatiji, and thank you everyone who's having me here, and thank you for your presence. Um, and this introduction was really good. Thank you. Today, out of all the modalities which I practice, I'm going to talk about Theta Healing. And Theta Healing is a modality which I use the most to work on people. And this is just not a meditation. If you would have heard Theta Healing meditations, this technique, this modality we are talking about is just not going into theta brainwave after 1 hour of meditation and just exploring the subconscious. But this works with your subconscious mind, of course, and with the creator of all that is. So, theta healing is a modality which accesses subconscious mind and it works on the root of the issue. It doesn't work on the symptoms as such. And that is a great difference between all the respectful modalities we have right now and theta is that it goes deep down into the root and then fixes it. That's why the healings are very fast, it's instant, and it is also permanent. We would have heard of all that techniques or things like that if you access your subconscious mind, this can change, that can change. But accessing subconscious is so difficult otherwise. In theta healing, it is the easiest thing to first go in subconscious. So we actually go in subconscious and do the healing. So it is done through the creator of all that is. So we say that we are not doing the healing. Creator of all that is doing the healing, which is God. And um, and when he does healings, it is always fast and permanent. So that's what theta healing is. And I I witness healing for others, and I also teach others about theta. I am trained by Viana Stable, who's the founder of Theta Healing from US, and I have witnessed many, many, many miracles of theta. So far, I have done more than 2,500 healing sessions, and God's grace, every session, I witnessed miracles happening. And how I started Theta was as you guys already know by now that I have been into this path for almost very, very young age. And I had the ability to talk to spirits. I was psychic and all that. And then I started training myself into many modalities. So mostly everything what was available in India, I touched on everything possibly, but I was never satisfied. I was like, why does healing take so much of time? It should not take. Why do I need 15 sessions or 20 sessions or 1 month or 40 days? It was just not making sense to me. I always felt that healing is fast. When God does healing, it can just instantly change. Why is it not happening? So my search began there, and I kept on looking for something which can be faster and deeper. And there I found Theta Healing. And I remember the day I found Theta Healing, I could not put my foot on the ground because I was so excited. I was so happy. I was like, finally, I found something which I know is real and which I know is going to help many, many people. And there I began my journey of learning and then later started teaching also. In Theta, there are many, many miracles which I have witnessed. So it's a very simple process, by the way. It's not like it's very difficult or it's a long process, like and no kind of hypnotherapy, nothing. In this, we go in theta brainwave. So the practitioner, like if I am witnessing healing for you, I will go in theta brainwave, which takes us about 1 to 2 minutes. And in that, we just go to the creator and we present that this is the issue. Please heal. And creator does the healing on you. You don't have to be in meditation. You don't have to um, go through any kind of hypnosis or holding crystals. Nothing is needed. It's a very simple process, yet the most powerful I would have ever seen by now. And so it sounds simple because if God is simple and as complicated as you can imagine, right? So similarly, the healings through God is as simple as you can feel, or you can make it as complicated possibly. Um, so in Theta Healing, I have why this healing is so effective. People ask me. There are few reasons why it is so effective. One is that it is working straight from your subconscious mind. So when we are changing the subconscious itself, the changes starts to reflect much faster. So I'm sure you all know by now what is subconscious mind. And you also know that how much time it takes to train your subconscious. You do affirmations, you do writing, you do mirror work, and you do it for days and days and days together. Like somehow your subconscious gets impressed. But in Theta, we go directly in the subconscious and we do healing from there. That's why it is super effective and fast. Um, and it works on the root. So we will not work on, oh, you have stomach pain, so let's do healing for stomach pain. We never do that. We go to the emotion or we go to the root. Why do you even have that? I call it, we don't trim the tree, we uproot the tree. So we don't do any work which is just sustaining the person. We just change the roots. So it gives you lasting effect. And uh, when we do work on the beliefs, we call it belief work. So there is a heavy amount of work which is done by your subconscious and your beliefs, which you don't know. Your life is literally ruled by your belief system. Okay, so if you believe you're beautiful, then only you look beautiful. If you believe that you're useless, no matter how smart you are, you will be always feeling useless. And there are so many emotions which are stuck related to these beliefs. Like, if you feel useless, you also feel miserable, you also feel disappointed in yourself, and these emotions then later get stuck in your body, and then they create a disease. So if you regret something, that regret will go in your lungs. That, because every thought you have has some energy, right? Where is that energy staying in your body? It has to hold up a space within the body. So all these emotions, your traumas, your regrets, your anger, your frustration, they all keep revolving within your physical body, and they do create diseases later. So, your physical body diseases are 90% of your emotions and 10% of your lifestyle. Your lifestyle actually changes basis these emotions. If you hate yourself, you will choose unhealthy food. You will choose a life um, which is bad for your body. So that's why, if you have your emotions correct, if you have your belief system correct and aligned with the divine, you choose right things. So you will automatically become healthy. That's why I say 90% of the diseases are based on your belief system, your emotions. And if you're emotionally correct, then you actually don't fall sick. No big diseases come in the body. I'll give you very small examples. I'm sure you would have seen such people in life. I have seen quite a lot that you are super healthy in your routine. You are walking, you're eating well, you are doing everything possibly to keep your body fit, and still you go and fall sick because you are one person who's holding on to grudges, you're angry, you judge people, you're emotionally, you have all of this, and you fall sick. And then there are people who are very light in the heart, like they're very easygoing, they don't want to hold grudges against anyone. They're just easygoing people who don't hold on to negative emotions. Even if they eat bad food or they don't have like ideal health routine, they are always very healthy. So that's a great difference. I mean, you can go and do your researches, look at people and see how their lifestyles are. But I have seen that very closely. So that's a very, very big takeaway for today for all of you, to do the emotional clearing as much as possible if you want to be physically healthy. And all my healing sessions which I witnessed, it is always about clearing the emotions. As we start clearing emotions, the body automatically starts getting better. In a very, very recent healing session I witnessed just 2, 3 weeks ago, I believe, there's an old lady who came. Old means 65 plus or something, and her knees had given up. So doctors told her for knee replacement. It was that bad, and she could not walk, and she came all the way from Mysore for this healing. And Creator showed me that she was holding on to a lot of resentment and anger in her knees, and I witnessed it clearing. And in after that one session, she started walking normal instantly. After I finished the healing session, she was walking up and down in my office normally. Now after 3 weeks, she came back and she doesn't need any knee surgery. Her knees are recovering very fast. I won't say it's fully, but her body is taking its own time to adjust with this new energy. But It did not need many healing sessions. It was, see, this is what I'm trying to tell you, is that that anger and resentment got stuck in her knees, which created a disease, right? So anytime you're physically ailing, there is definitely a matching emotion there. There is something you're holding in that body part. So it is creating that physical disease. So that's one part of, diseases. One more example I want to give you is, there's a long ago, I did witness healing for somebody who was having mm, who was having a back pain, which was 20 years old back pain. And you can imagine he would have done many things to get rid of that back pain in those 20 years. Physiotherapy, massages, medicines, everything possibly he did, but he could not get rid of that. And I was coming back from Uttarakhand, so on railway station, kind of we met, and then he said, "Please do something right now," and I witnessed healing for him, and that was just a job of a minute or two, I remember, and his back pain vanished and never came back. He has given like a full interview to me. It's on my YouTube channel. If everyone is welcome to go and watch that. He said that it never came back. So what was the issue there? I remember he always felt unsupported. He felt that he didn't have strong grounded, nobody supports him. So because of having no support, his back was giving up. So, the emotions were physically manifesting in his body. Okay. So that's where once we clear that emotion, his back was all fine. After that, he never had back issues. So this is why I say that in theta, you don't need to do this multiple times and long time. Yeah, depending on how you want to heal, you might take longer time. There are souls who choose slow recovery. So they take time, which is also fine. But when God is healing you, one session is enough. And if you want to choose 10 sessions, it's your choice and you can keep prolonging that. So that these are some most beautiful stories of theta healing I can give you. One more, which is my most favorite of theta healing, is releasing the grief of loved ones. If you're losing, yeah, you've lost any loved one, that releasing that deep grief. In my experience, I've seen people don't overcome that grief sometimes for their lifetimes. Like as long as they live with that pain. If you've lost your mother, father, brother, or grandparents, anyone you have lost, and during COVID time, it happened way too much. And it was so difficult for people to come out of that pain. And, the whole world was going through that grief. And I see people struggling with that for many years. People have come to me for 20 years also. They're holding the pain as it has happened yesterday. Such a fresh pain they would have even after so many years. So theta healing have this something very beautiful process which we witness. And God has been kind. I have not um, witness healing again on the same person for the same issue of this grief. It just goes away completely. And you will not try to forget memories because it's paining you. Like you will not hide pictures or you will not hide the belongings. You would want to see it again and cherish that, oh wow, this person was part of my life at once upon a time. And it's such a huge relief where, and as I say, I've never seen it before. Like I also lost my brother when I was very young, and I know I took long time to come out of it because I had nothing like this available at that time. So I know it pains. It's horrible to go through something like that. But in this theta healing, you can clear that pain so fast that you really don't have to struggle for years, not even multiple sessions, not even like months. It just clears at once. And people would remember their loved ones as you remember your grandparents. So it was so amazing when they would take us out for mm, they would take us for walks, or they will play with us. So you will remember all those good memories, but not really be sad about it, right? So that's one of the most beautiful part of theta healing, which is my personal favorite, because I feel this is some pain which almost everyone goes through in their life, and they don't know how to get out of it. And they just, with time, they just learn to live with it, but never get rid of it. So, and that's very beautiful. So this is something I willingly offer everyone. If anyone comes to my office, even for any different work, not wanting to take healing, I still offer it if I get to know that they have lost anyone, because I know the amount of relief it gives. And another most beautiful thing about theta is releasing the traumas very, very fast. Sexual abuse trauma, childhood trauma. I see people struggling with it for years and years, which is really not needed. You don't have to use many, many channels to try to get this fixed, and these are very heavy. I really want to emphasize on this fact that if you've gone through sexual abuse trauma, if you've gone through childhood traumas, it is just not like that, oh, it is over, it is past. It never gets away from you. I have tested people after many, many years also. It is still the same. You know what happened? It just went somewhere in your body and it made its space. Now you are just struggling with that disease, not the emotion anymore. So if women has gone through sexual abuse traumas, it is like a pattern I have seen that they always have ovary issues, menstruation issues, PCOD, PCOS, or not able to conceive. All that sexual instinct, like that, the sacral chakra issues are always there. So once we release that, they start getting back to their normal cycles instantly. So if any one of you or known people who have gone through such abuses, do not just put them under the carpet. Try to find a solution and heal it. It is necessary to heal. Otherwise, you will just be trying to find solution for your health issues, and you will never maybe completely recover. Because if the energy of that emotion is there, I have clients who are like 55 years old who had this abuse when she was 16 years old, and she was still carrying it for so many years. And it was, again, as I said, it was as fresh as possible. So mm, so do not suppress all your trauma, sadness. Try to find a way to fix it. And anytime you have any physical issues, just figure out what emotions it might be, and you can clear it faster if you clear the emotion. How is theta healing different from any other modality? Mm, Theta healing works from the seventh plane, and other modalities work from each plane: first, second, third, fourth. All healing modalities are very respectful, very powerful, very effective. But as I just told you, that theta healing works on your subconscious mind. So it is much more faster and much more effective. So where you would need 100 sittings or 100 sessions of any other modality, you might just need 10 here. It is literally 10% or even lesser amount of time. It just depends on how much you have collected in your system, how much we need to clear. I have witnessed clients coming with limping legs and walking back on their legs without any limping, any discomfort. I have witnessed people with autoimmune diseases where they were given only time for 6 months to live, and just after one session, they were all fine. She had a big belly when she came from Australia, and she had a big belly when she came to me, and she told me that she only has 6 months to live, so she is just roaming around the world. And it's been 2.5 years. She's alive, happy, and healthy now. And when she went back to the hotel after the session, her stomach became absolutely flat. So these are the few of those big miracles which I have witnessed in many healing sessions I have witnessed. So all I can say is that everyone deserves that kind of a miracle. Everyone is entitled to that miracle because we all are connected to God, and God is really healing all of us. All we need is willingness to heal. Why I say, you will say that, oh, we all want to heal, we all want to have a better life, but that's not true. That is just your conscious, which is just 18% of your being. There are four different levels: your past life, your ancestors, your soul, which has made choices of struggles and adventures, and it does not want to heal. So that's why I always say, if you are choosing, you will heal. If you're not choosing, you will take little more time. But God is healing all the time, instantly, everyone. So that's a big, big difference. And again, in Theta Healing, we can figure out why you're not healing. What have you chosen? Otherwise, and we can also try to fix it. So it won't be like dead end that, oh, my soul chose to struggle, so I'm not going to heal. We can try to convince your soul to not struggle and learn lessons in a easier way. So yeah, so that's a little bit about Theta and my experiences. I would like people to, maybe share your thoughts or ask me any questions if you have, and I may answer that. Somebody says emotional fluctuation.
Neha, we have a lot of questions in the chat.
Yeah, I see two questions. What is the actual process of theta healing? The theta healing actual process is that the practitioner go in theta waves, which will, if I am a practitioner, I will meditate. It's a meditative process. So I will meditate and go into theta waves, theta brain waves, and by contacting the creator of all that is, in other words, God, and then we request God, like, God, please heal this person. And then there is a lot of commands and a lot of work involved there. So first we figure out what exactly is the issue, then we go request for healing, and then healing is done by God. A lot of work means, like, you tell me I have knee pain, then okay, I will ask God, why do you have that knee pain? How is it helping you? Do you have any traumas? What are the emotions I need to work on clearing? So that can be interactive session, or it can just, you can just tell me what all you have gone through, and we get to know this through our intuition anyways. So that's part of it. Like, through our psychic abilities, we get to know what exactly is going on there, what needs to be worked on, most importantly. Like, many people come to me and they will tell me that, oh, my house has a problem, my husband has a problem, and this is and that, and they will talk about everything which is going wrong. And creator will tell me, oh, she hates herself, and that's all is the problem. So what all looks like a big tree, which I say, this is bad, that is bad, so many things you can tell me, but maybe creator is telling me it's just hatred for yourself, which is causing you so much of problems. And then I work on only that much. And I don't work on fixing everything around you. We work on only fixing you, and everything else changes. So that's how the root is connected to all the branches and the trees of your life, leaves. So I answered that. How can we heal sexual abuse and social insecurities? There is a lot there. In Theta Healing, we just clear the sexual abuse. Try to heal yourself. I can, if you want to do self healing, I can suggest you to send forgiveness to the person who has done it, to yourself, that you allowed it. Like I'm sure I'm not saying that you allowed that abuse, but your soul thinks that how can this happen to me? So you have to also forgive yourself for this, that okay, I could not stand up for myself, or I could not protect myself, so I forgive myself for that, and I forgive the person. It's very hard to forgive the person who has done an abuse on you, but that becomes easier after you have cleared the emotion, which we do in the healing. We just clear the emotion, so then it becomes easier to forgive. You can send a lot of light to yourself, and of course self-love. That can be a process, which you can try. How long it takes, I can't tell. But in theta healing it is faster. um, See, social insecurities will happen if you have been abused. That's part of you. It becomes part of you. You don't feel safe anywhere. If it happened at a very young age or at any age, uh, abuse makes you very unsafe in this world, especially sexual abuse. So insecurities will be part of you. How could you incorporate these techniques in children? Do you mean that how do we heal children? If that is the question, then yeah, I do work on children also. I have worked on a very small kid. She was 9 years old, and she had a disease where she would get constant infections, and she will be on steroids. But after witnessing the healing only once, it's been almost 2 years now. She has never gone back to steroids. No, she doesn't get infections any longer. So and it's a beautiful story, very interesting case. It was theater showed me that she was just punishing her parents due to through this disease. She actually did not need that disease, and after we cleared all of that, she became absolutely fine. So it was just a punishment game. There was not really a disease in the body. How did I realize that I could be a healer? Um, as I said, I was very young uh, when I started to see souls, talk to souls. My ancestors, everyone used to come and communicate with me in my visions, in my dreams. And I used to get very scared, to be honest. I was like, who are these people? Why are they talking to me? And I was a soul communicator. So I personally feel that healers are born, they're not made. So, like how artists are born, like how painters and dancers and all artists are born, same way healers are also like born healers. You cannot train somebody to become a healer. They can learn, but they might never heal. That which is happening. So if you so I was born with this ability, the psychic ability to communicate with other world. But honestly, I got very scared because I was too small and it was happening too fast. I told my parents, and they got more scared. They were like, what is she talking? Don't tell anyone what's happening. They started feeling that people should not know that she can communicate with souls like that, because I lived in a joint family, and anytime any elder was dying, they will tell me everything. And so I consciously closed the channel for that time. I was like, I don't want to interact with anyone. It's very scary, because I was too small, and there were nobody to nurture me, to tell that it was safe. So later on, after a few years, I met a very senior healer, and she told me that I must open this channel because they need people. The soul world needs people like us to help them. So again, just randomly, I opened it. I said, okay, all of you can come. And by that time, I had got my brains back, like, oh, I am a healer. And I was in a corporate world. I was working, and I was very happy working. And But on the side, I started learning all this because it always fascinated me. I started learning. Weekends I would do healing, and I would witness miracles even with Reiki. So I was like, something is happening. What is this? Am I a healer? And then my guardian angels told me that I am a healer and I'm supposed to do this. For a long time, I fought with my guardian angels. I said, I am not going to do this. I will do everything, but I not become a healer. So that was just a fun part of my journey, I think. And then one fine day, I was like, okay, I'm here for this, so I better do it. So then I started to just witness healings for others. And that's how I just shifted my career from a corporate professional coming to healings. But healings were never new to me, nothing so far, whatever I have studied, worked on, it has never been new. I would always get that essence. Oh, I already know it. I know this because it's an awareness which I carry from many lifetimes. I feel that I have been doing healings for many, many lifetimes. This is not the first time. So I get that essence very fast. And that's about it. I think I answered your question. Getting rid of emotional fluctuations, it has a lot to do with traumas, not feeling safe, having a lot of trauma, sadness, feeling of insecurities, cause you such kind of mental fluctuations, which means your system is not at rest. So again, we can work on the belief system, we can work on clearing the emotions. The mind will definitely become much more calmer. But for people who are not choosing healing, I can suggest grounding meditations. That really helps in that really helps in bringing your mind to balance. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Anyone else?
Excuse me, I am having one question, ma'am.
Yes, please.
One person who is undergoing dialysis now, 10 years back, he had a kidney transplant actually. Now he lost 20 kg weight.
Mhm.
He recently had appendicitis surgery. Can
Mhm.
he come back to his normal life
Um,
after doing the this one?
of course, there is nothing in which I say no. Because I think Creator can heal anyone. As I told you in this healing I witnessed for somebody who had autoimmune disease, and the autoimmune had attacked the all body parts in her body, like her eyes, her kidneys, her lungs, everywhere she was attacked. But she did come back to life and now living. There are two reasons why person does not heal is that they have chosen to be like that. That's a soul decision not to heal. We respect that. Second is that they want to die this way. Okay. So if these two things are there, then we cannot really interfere in their free will. But if a person is truly willing to heal from all aspects, even from the deathbed, they can come back. Where doctors have said. In fact, I would like to share this with you. Just now it happened. I think, about a month ago, I witnessed this healing. This person had cancer 4 stage, and this is a second relapse for him, in which there are no chances that he can really come back. And all doctors said that there is no way he can be healed. And but he was adamant on healing. He said, "No, I want to get better." And he was in hospital where I took the video call and witnessed the healing for him. And I think after 3 days of that healing, his wound started to heal completely. Bleeding stopped. All doctors were surprised what was happening because he had already gone for doctors. It was like complete. Uh, Whatever they could do, they had done, but the bleeding was not stopping, and he had skin cancer, I think. I think it is skin cancer. So, but he is recovering now. He's not dead. And so he chose healing. He wanted to get better, and it did happen. So, but I really cannot randomly tell that, oh, if 20 years old dialysis can go in theta healing, yes, it can. But for him, will it go or not? It's his choice and it's his life.
He's from Bangalore only. Can he meet you actually?
Yeah, sure. In the end, we will share my contact details. You can definitely contact and we can see what we can do.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Any other question?
Namaste, Nehaji. I'm Rama. I just wanted to know, like, there is one person whom I know. I'm a counselor, basically. She always has the tendency to run away from the family, run away from the home, and she always says she doesn't want to leave. She want to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Very nice family, and family is very understanding. And like, I tried to do counseling, but she never turned up. Her son came up. So I just wanted to know whether there is any hope for her in Theta Healing.
Absolutely. As I say, I never say no until I meet the person and after I investigate and I see the and the soul says I don't want to heal. Before that, we only have hopes. So in such cases, what happens is there's a lot of frustration, anger, dissatisfaction from the family, which does not let them stay and be clear the emotions in that case. Or the second could be there is a spirit attachment which is not letting her stay in one place. So that also can be worked on. In that case, if there is a spirit attachment or the entity attachment, it does not let the person go towards any kind of solution. So if counseling would have been a solution for her to get better, that energy will never allow her to come to you. Even they don't choose healings also, you know. So, but we can still try working. I never say no. Vienna never says no. And that's how we could always witness miracles one after the other because we don't know what God can do.
That's so right. Only thing, like, I thought, is there? I was thinking whether there is any issue during her childhood or during college days, like that. That was a wild guess. I didn't know, but I could not talk to her one on one. It's basically just somebody telling something like that. And but I also wanted to know whether this mental health issues also can be addressed through theta healing.
Of course. Of course, absolutely. Mental health issues are basically collection of negative emotions only. Even I have witnessed healing for Down syndrome, bipolar, and what is that disease? Autism. And I have witnessed kids getting much, much better after healing, even at autism. There is a client of mine, the both are doctors, and their son is autistic. And after healing, I remember when he came to my office, his mother was taking healings, but he was not. So, and he would never talk because he was autistic, always busy with his hands. After witnessing the healing, next time he came, he spoke to me normally. I asked him, "What did you eat?" And he answered me well, and he started recovering much more.
That's fantastic.
better.
That's fantastic, seriously, because I know how artistic kids are. Okay.
I'm
I'll
sure.
send those people to you, please. Once I get the contact details. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. I have put in a question.
Yes,
What's the
please.
difference between the alpha mind power and theta healing?
Alpha mind power and theta healing.
Oh.
See, alpha mind power is also powerful, but we are working on yourself, and you're trying to spot that emotion, and you're trying to slowly heal. But theta, we actually work on 10 things together. Like you tell me, you have trauma of abuse, you have frustration of bad marriage, you have anger on your husband, you have this, that. If there is a spirit, there is a curse, there is a past life drama. You tell me anything, we work all of that collectively. That's why even one session is so powerful because we are not doing one thing at a time. I'm not working on one trauma at one time. I'm working on maybe 5 things at one time. So that's why it is very different and very deep, and there is not any modality as much I know which can do all of this together. Because
Okay,
I
so
have
it
mhm,
includes then the past life regression also.
no need of regression. I see
Oh,
past life of a person whoever comes to me. We call it a history level. So
mm,
I am a past life therapist also. And
mm,
after I used to do PLRs for others earlier, and I was like, why are we doing this? Now I really feel that like, oh, you will see one full movie and you will figure out there was one issue, there were two issues, and we are still trying to pull it and solve it. And in Theta, we just
mm.
clear it.
Do you also conduct like a training for
Yeah.
someone to become theta healer?
Of course, and I am certified from Vienna Stable, from US, and whoever learns from me, they also get certified from Theta Healing Institute. So I'm a certified instructor by Vienna's Theta Healing School of Knowledge.
Mhm. But you
Mm.
said that they should have it in them to become a healer, not just being certified. They can, no?
Not really, that's the most beautiful part of Theta Healing. As miraculous it sounds, it is as simpler as this.
Uh-huh.
So I have trained students from 17, 18 years to 80 years, any age.
And what about this Reiki and sound healing? All this is including? Or?
No, there's no need.
Oh,
Reiki works from the fifth plane of existence.
oh,
Sound healing is just vibration.
oh,
So I am also a sound healer and I'm also a Reiki grandmaster. I
oh,
train people in both. I used
oh,
to train in sound healing also. Now I don't have the time.
oh,
But Reiki is basically giving energy to that space,
oh.
and slowly, slowly it will dissolve. But in
Ah,
Theta, we pull that out. So there's no
okay,
need to give energy to that place, right?
okay, okay.
That's a huge difference, even with sound also. In sound healing also, there's an external vibration slowly, slowly going, penetrating and soothing it and releasing it. But in theta, we touch the tumor, we pull it out, and it is no need of
Okay.
anything else. It's like a surgery. Yeah, let's put it this way. So all modalities we do is like massage. It will get better in time. It is working, it is healing. But in
Great.
theta, it's like a surgery. We go fix it and come back.
That's great. That's
That's the
wonderful.
difference. Mhm.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Mm.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. What is the difference between that's you only?
I only, yeah, I had put it there, so I thought I'll just read it up. So you are based in Bangalore?
Yes, I am in Bangalore. Yes, but it doesn't matter where I am because I work with people all over the world.
Mhm.
It Theta works the same in person or online. In fact, people used to come to my office from far distance. Now they're like, it's better to take it online. They save time of travel also.
Mhm.
I travel all the way because anyways it's going to be in ether. I will close eyes, you will close eyes. So, but yeah, I am based in Bangalore if anyone wants to meet.
Also, Nehaji, I wanted to ask, like, is there different levels in theta healing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Many, many, many levels. But for you to become like a beginner of theta healing, there are four levels: basic, advanced, deeper, you and the creator. These are the foundation courses in which you get to know what theta healing is and how you can do one complete session of healing. Then theta healing is very vast and in depth. There are many, many levels, much more deeper healing. But having said that, what you learn in basic theta healing, one course of 3 days, you learn all that, what you learn in maybe advanced levels of any other modality. But level three, learn that in first level of
Uh-huh.
basic. That's all. So you can imagine and much more. That and more. So DNA activation, for example, is not taught in Reiki, even up till third level. But in basic theta healing, you learn DNA activation, working on the gene, working on your beliefs, everything. So it's very powerful and also very simple. Only thing you need for theta is your undying belief in God And
I agree. For anything, believe me, that
yeah,
trust is important. Otherwise, if you don't believe, nothing works for you.
nothing
Nothing.
works.
No, no.
That's true.
That is for anything for that matter.
Yeah,
You have to trust and surrender completely. Otherwise, it won't work.
absolutely. So you surrender, you trust God, any miracle is possible. And
Exactly.
I have I am very grateful to God for showing me so many miracles in my journey so far. There are many, many, many. I mean, I can talk for hours and days just talking about the stories of how people healed in.
Maybe you should write a book.
Yeah, I have been told many times,
I
but
think
I'm requesting God to give me that time also that I can sit and write.
yeah.
I get no time. I'm just busy in working for others. But I'm sure someday it has come to me
Okay.
from many people, even my own clients who healed. They're like, why are you not telling my story to the world? People should know what happened to me. So I was like, yeah, someday we will do. Yeah, divine
Okay. All right.
timing.
Thank you. Very nice.
Thank you
Is
so
there
much.
any, sorry, is there any reference book just to read?
Um, Theta Healing itself has a book, but it is a technical book. You can read it. I don't know how much will you understand, but you can read Theta Healing. Book name
No
is Theta
problem.
Healing. Yeah,
No problem. No problem.
it's called Theta Healing. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
you're most welcome. Okay, I think we are already at the end of the session, and there are no more questions. Then we can close it. And
Anybody is having any questions, or even you can write it in the chat box.
Just the contact details, Neha ji.
I'll just share that. Yeah, so you see the screen. These are my contact details. My business name is Angels Miracle Holistic Healing. And this is a website, angelsmiracle.com. You can email me, neha@angelsmiracle.com. There's one more email ID you can write to me. Then there's an Instagram handle. And anyways, if you search on Google, Angels Miracle Holistic Healing Center, you will get all details about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swati, who's going to give the vote of thanks?
Sorry, what did you say? I missed that.
Ramesh sir is stuck in traffic and he's gone out. So if you are okay, you can also give, or else
Um,
go ahead.
um, you can do it, Swati. This time.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
do it. It's okay. You've been there since.
It was really wonderful, Neha ji, and your voice, your tone was also very soothing. To be
Correct. It's healing.
It was healing, and
Mm.
we understood one point, like together, if we pray, anything is possible. Actually, that was the essence that we could draw that today. And saying good prayers, or thinking a thought process, or just cultivating a thought process of thinking something good about somebody itself is a very good quality which everybody has to inbuild in them. So on that note, we shall end the session today by our Shanti mantra. So I request everyone to close your eyes and join your hands, sit straight with your back aligned. And here goes the Shanti mantra. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukh Bhag Bhave. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, everyone. We shall meet next Thursday with a new topic, the new speaker. Till then,
Thank you.
stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you, Swati. Take care and happy Independence Day to everyone.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you,
happy
ma'am. Happy
Independence Day.
Independence Day to you too.
Can you
Okay.
give your mobile number, contact number, please?
Sure, ma'am. We will upload it on the YouTube along with the description. There you can see her number, her contact details, and how you can approach her. There is a separate website for her, and even you can also put it on the comment on our YouTube channel. We will also provide the details over there.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, Neha ji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Swati. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Neha.